Hey, 30-minute marketers. Today's video, I got 5 reasons for you why you're not making money blogging. If you're new to the channel, I'm Gary Baker, and I'm here to show you how to do more to market your message in less time. And to do that, click on that subscribe button or ring the bell for notifications of future videos. Check out the link in the description and the pinned first comment for a simple and effective step-by-step blueprint that you can use to start your own online business today. Remember, it's not about faster, it's about focus, and today we're focused on 5 reasons you're not making money blogging. And I have the 5 reasons right here on the screen, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with reason number 1. Reason number 1, and this is the reason, generally speaking, that you're not making any money online with any strategy, whether it be blogging, YouTube, paid ads, is you simply don't have a lack, or you simply have a lack of patience. You've come online and you think that you're going to get rich quick, and you bought into the hype from a sales page that told you that you can rank everything on the internet with a click of a button, no matter what the content is, or you can go to some spinner site, grab some PLR, post it on the internet, throw up some banner ads, and you'll start making money immediately. It's just not true. It's not the real way to go about blogging. It shows a lack of patience and the fact that you're simply not thinking of blogging as a long-term business, and the simple fact that it takes time to generate content. It takes time for that content to be ranked and indexed by Google. It takes time for people to find that content, and it takes time for people to understand how good that content and to keep coming back to that content. So simply, reason number 1 is a lack of patience. You can keep beating this dead horse, but you really have to understand that you have to be patient to make money online with blogging. All right, we're going to move on to reason number 2, but hang in there with me because I'm actually going to show you some real world examples and why you have to be patient towards the end of the video. But for now, let's move on to reason number 2. This really goes hand in hand with your lack of patience. You're simply creating short or low quality content. And again, that goes back to patience. You have to understand what your competition is doing. You have to understand what your audience is looking for. You have to make sure that it answers the question that your audience is looking for. So while some content can be short, it definitely can never be low quality. So this is reason number 2, and it's really something you have to pay attention to, and it has to do with the competition, the other people in your niche that you're up against. So really take the time and look at what other people are doing inside your niche. That is your competition, and you have to outdo them. Reason number 3 is you're not writing relevant content. This has to do with searcher intent. This has to do with your niche, which is your problem, the solution, and your target audience. These are the questions that your audience is asking. So let's hop over to Google real quick and just take a quick look at what I'm talking about. So for example, if we're here in Google and we're in the motorcycle niche, which is still kind of broad, but I just simply ask, how do I ride a motorcycle? So this is a very generic question. It's going to be very hard to rank for, but it's not impossible. But you have to understand what your niche is looking for and the common answers that people are going to want and the things that people are going to expect when they ask, how do I ride a motorcycle? So as you can see, there's going to be videos, there's going to be Google snippets, questions other people ask. So you're going to have to understand that to answer this question and to outrank this content, you're going to have to understand all these searches and everything that people are looking for with a simple search, such a broad search. So it's going to be very hard to compete. And you need to work on making your content as relevant as possible. So the best option is to scroll down towards the bottom and start digging into, for example, how to ride a motorcycle for the first time. As you can see, the relevance of this article is going to be a lot easier because you understand who you're targeting. You're targeting beginner motorcycle riders. So this is specifically relevant to the beginner. It's also relative to you if you are not an expert motorcycle rider. So you have to understand yourself and you have to understand your niche, and that's what builds relevant content. Also, when you're inside of reason number 3, not writing relevant content, if you have a motorcycle blog, make sure you stay on point about riding a motorcycle, don't write articles that don't have anything to do with riding a motorcycle. That takes us to reason number 4, which is going to be you're not focused on SEO. SEO, of course, is search engine optimization. And of course, we'll go back over to Google and we'll look at this and we'll say what is the best dirt bike for a kid? And as you can see here, thinking about SEO, we're trying to answer a very specific question. What is the best dirt bike for a kid? And of course, you can scroll down through here and you can see here there are some great examples of how to do SEO for what's the best 50cc dirt bike for kids, ranking the best dirt bike for kids, best dirt bike for kids, keeping it simple for beginners. At this point, when you're talking about SEO, you need a tool. You don't necessarily need, but there are free tools that you can use to get a better idea of the competition. So what we'll do is we'll take this site, dirtbikeplanet.com, and we will copy this link, and we'll go over to a tool called Ubersuggest, and we'll go ahead and we'll put in that URL inside of Ubersuggest. And what Ubersuggest is going to do, it's going to tell us everything about this site. Now, the reason I picked this site is because I'm aware of the makers of this site. They are the people from Income School and Project 24, and they have a very good course, which I'll leave a link in the description. You should check that out if you really are serious about blogging. It is the best course that I'm aware of that can take you to where you want to be with blogging, and that is making money online. And as you can see here, this is your competition. So when you're talking about search engine optimization, you have to have the patience to understand that if you start a brand new blog and you're going up against Dirt Bike Planet in the dirt bike niche, and you create relevant content that is targeted at people that are trying to ride dirt bikes, and you answer questions like the question we asked inside of Google, what is the best dirt bike for a kid? You're going to see that you're going to need to be able to create content that ranks above these SEO keywords, or at least equal with these keywords. And as you can see here, you can see the organic visits per month. You can see the number of keywords they're ranking for, and of course you can see the top pages. And here is what's the best 50cc dirt bike for kids. And of course, if you click on that, what it's going to do, it's going to take you over to that article. And then at this point, you know the type of site that you need to create, the way that the site needs to look, the content, the level of detail, the answers that are being answered, and how relevant that your article is to answering this question. So reason number 4 is you need to be focused on SEO. You need to understand what people are asking. You need to look at your competition, and a great tool for that is Ubersuggest. Of course, you can go to ubersuggest.com. That's a tool from Neil Patel. It's free to use, and it's easy to get focused on SEO and understand what your competition is doing and how to beat them. And that's how you're going to make money blogging. And with that, let's move on to reason number 5. Reason number 5 is going to go back to reason number 1 about not being patient, but it's a extension of not being patient, and it's about not being consistent. And that means not showing up every day. You have to be focused, and you have to show up every day. You have to put in the work, and you have to understand you're going to have to work through at least a minimum of these 5 reasons why you're not making money blogging. Reason number 5 being you have to be consistent. You got to be focused on SEO. Your content has to be relevant to your niche, to your audience. It has to answer their questions. You have to understand their frame of mind, where they're at, what they're thinking, what they're asking, and why they're asking it. Why they're asking the question is because they're looking for a solution to the problem that they have. And of course, your content has to be quality, and it has to be long enough to answer the question, and it has to be long enough to keep people on the page, understand that you know everything. You've even thought about the questions that they haven't even thought of yet, which takes you back to reason number 1. You have to have patience. Blogging is a long-term business, just like anything with making money online. So you have to be patient. You have to make up your mind. You got to get motivated, and then you have to move that motivation into discipline to show up every day and put in the work. So if this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, check that link in the description for a simple and effective step-by-step blueprint that you can use to start your own online business today, which means get started making money. And don't forget, 30-minute timer here on the end screen. Click that to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, just like the other video here on the end screen. Click on that, watch that video, and I'll see you in the comments, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.